Hi, do you want to be able to do this? Sliding on your head on the ice. Looks pretty cool, right? Today, I'm gonna teach you how to do it, step by step. Follow along. Okay, so starting off, before doing this, you want to make sure you are properly warmed up. Do some cardio, do some jumping jacks, do some push-ups, do some burpees, anything. And then if you're warmed up, I usually start by warming up my wrists and turning my neck a little bit, because that's what you're going to be using a lot. And you want to make sure that you don't get injured. So start off by doing a bit of wrist turning, neck turning. Make sure everything is nice and oiled up. And then if you're ready, we can progress into step 2. The first thing you want to do is grab yourself a soft surface. What I did, I took some yoga mats. I'm in the gym right now, so we have a lot here. But you can do this on grass, you can do this next to a mattress if you want. And if you don't have anything that you can lay on, take a hoodie and put on your hood. That way you have somewhat of a soft surface that won't hurt your head that much. And if you don't even have a hoodie, try and find a beanie or anything you can put on your head, maybe a pillow, anything that's gonna soften that surface, because if you're gonna practice this, you're gonna be on your head a lot, and if you're on your head a lot on a hard surface, it's gonna be painful. So don't do that, make sure that you have a soft surface. Okay, so step 1, we're gonna get used to the movement and to the stance of being on upside down, right? So start getting that feeling of your head being on the floor like this, and try and find the flat surface that's on top of your head. So everybody has a different shape. After experimenting with this a little bit, you will find that you have that surface where you can basically stand on. So then what you're gonna do is lift your knees like this. Now you can see my hands are placed in a triangle way with my head. So I am not next to my head. Hand placement is also very important, as placing your hands here allows you to support on your hands. So don't place your hands next to your head. You should actually place them in front of your body, creating sort of a triangle. So after you've done this, now what you want to go and do is do about 10 to 15 reps of crunches to get the feeling of your core basically being tight in the movement and flexing everything in your body to stay as straight as possible. So do this 10 reps. If you need to pause the video, go ahead. This is going to be the first exercise to get on top. There you go. Now, in between these 10 reps, if you're struggling, or you feel like your head's getting heavy, just take a break. You don't have to do the 10 reps in one go, especially if you're starting off and you're not used to it. Your head might feel like it's about to explode, or it might feel really heavy. Get straight, take a breath, let the blood sink down, and then start over. So yeah, try that about 10 times. And if you're feeling confident, you might want to try and lift your feet up already, using your hands to support. See, the important thing is that you use your core to get up. If you don't use your core, you probably won't be able to get up. So, as you can see here, I can lift up. If I don't do this with my hands, I'll immediately fall. If I use my hands, I can basically, with the strength of my core, get up and eventually straighten myself. So, your core is quite important in this. Moving on to step 2. What happens if you get out of balance and you fall that way? Well, if you do it right, you can just roll over and you won't hurt yourself. So, standing on your head like this, rolling over, is probably one of the safest and easiest ways to save yourself from hurting yourself if you're stuck in a disbalance or anything. So what we're gonna do now is do about 10 rollovers to get used to that feeling and to get rid of the fear if you're fearful of rolling over, obviously. So follow along with me, 10 rollovers. Go. See, don't go too fast, because I'm actually getting dizzy as well. Take your time, just get used to the feeling. Always tuck in your chin when you're rolling. If you don't tuck in your chin, you might fall on your back. Okay, so that's done. You've been rolling, you've been crunching a lot. Now it's time to actually start getting onto our head without our feet touching the floor. You know how to escape if you get out of balance by rolling over. And if you fall back, you can just catch yourself by your feet. So, pretty easy. What we're gonna do now is get on top, but keep your knees tucked in. So it's gonna look like this. So this is step 4. You're gonna get up, and then use your core, basically your abs, to get on top. And if it doesn't work, you're just gonna roll over like this. Easy, right? Okay, so we're gonna try this. If you need to work on this, take your time, it's fine. It took me a long time to get here as well. Find that flat surface on your head. Hand placement, very important. Don't place it next to your head, place them in front of your body, giving more space to work with. Now, get up and use your core. If you kick yourself up, if you're getting a little bit of experience and confidence in the movement, you can kick yourself up. And with the momentum, it's gonna take less strength to get on top. So, if you do it really slow, it's actually gonna be heavier than doing it fast. But what comes with going fast? The risk of rolling over. So you wanna be careful with that. See, if I go too fast, I'll just straight up roll over. If I go really slow, obviously this is a good exercise if you wanna get strong abs, but if you go slow, it's gonna take so much strength for me to get up here instead of going quick and being on top without actually using a lot of strength. Now, if I let go, you can see I'll fall back. So those hands are important. Make sure those hands are placed in the triangle. Now I can show you guys this way. My hands are placed in front of my body. So if my body goes this way, I can catch myself with my hands. See? There we go. So if you're practicing this on the ice, obviously I'm not on the ice, but if you're watching this and you're on an ice rink practicing this, when you're going fast, I wouldn't recommend going fast as you can straight away. Practice it on ice, standing still, and then practice it going really slow, so you get the feeling of getting on your head whilst you're sliding. It's gonna be a different feeling, but you should eventually get the feeling of it. It's gonna be different, but you'll get it. You just gotta keep trying. But what I'm talking about, when you get up and you wanna go on the ice, placing your legs here is gonna give you more balance. See, as you're going that direction, if your legs go that direction as well, you just straight up roll over. Now on the ice, you can also do the roll. It's gonna be a bit of a harder landing, so that's why I don't recommend going fast. But if you do the roll properly, it won't hurt. So make sure you get that roll first, and you know a way out if it goes wrong, okay? So yeah, that's actually it. I'm just gonna show you guys some variations that you can try that I've learned in the past year. Now, if you're practicing this on ice, please stay safe, don't hurt yourself, because I feel bad if you hurt yourself. Go straight, go out. This is straight, you can also go flat. This is gonna be an easier gait for people to jump over. See, if you have some jumpers on the ice in your team, or you're doing a show and you want a spectacular trick, I highly recommend this one. Going like this, it's gonna be pretty low, but you can also go higher, go to the sides, opening up that gate to each jumper that you can. You can even pick sides. So if the jumper has a preferred side or preference on jumping one side with his feet, you can open your legs up in such a way that the skates will not face your legs, so they'll face outwards. Alright guys, so that's what I have for you today. Good luck. Stay safe, don't hurt yourself. If this video was helpful in your journey on the handstand, please consider liking the video. And if you want to help the channel out, please subscribe, hit the bell, because at the end of the year I'm trying to hit 10K subs. You guys can make it happen. See you guys in the next one.